Yep.
Okay.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
While the world he inhabits is, in some respects, counterfeit, there's nothing fake about Truman himself. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine.
$1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
I'm Christopher Crumb, and you're listening to FMX Radio.
Hello, hello. Grand afternoon, my friends. It's good to be back. It's greater to see you. Happy Thursday. I hope it's been a fantastic week. It has been a very busy one for me. If I could, as usual, get a 5x5, make sure that my, funkadelic mic is working all in order. While you do that, let me shout out all my friends that are here early. JJ, Justin, good to see you, my friend. FE Nation, Lev, Angela, baby Carson, good to see you, sister. Alex, I saw you in here back here. Zombie Snoop, good to see both of you. Pamela, sister, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Tapered Bodies, man, this is Anson, of course, one of the first ones to jump on here. One love. I hope you're all feeling fantastic. I hope your health is doing well because that's most important nowadays, as we all know. So, with that said, if you can, please go ahead, hit that like for me if you haven't already. It definitely helps the algorithms out and whatnot, helps your boy out, kind of inches way up there among the millions of other YouTubers. Big Pine Sailing, good to see you, friend. I just seen that you jumped in as well. On the Rockfin side, we have nobody yet, but it's all good. Hot shout out to my Rockfin people and those listening in the future, which will be my past later. So I've been on some editing gig. Y'all know me. Gotta keep it moving. And right in the beginning, I'm not sure if you're able to see. If you tune in a little late, I'll play it again. That I made a concept trailer to my Truman Paradox at the moment that I'm calling it. Mama Love, good to see you. Wrench, I got you, girl. I got you. I'll get you a wrench. Give me 1 second. None of my other mods in here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, all my favorite people. Good to see you. Good to see you. Boom. Boom. Save. All right. But yeah, I played my latest concept trailer for the Truman Paradox. Things are moving behind the scenes in the works. The right vibe has been put out into the universe for long and for consistently, and enough time now has passed where certain individuals of certain backgrounds and connections have reached out in interest of messing with my idea of kind of not necessarily financing the whole thing, but they're interested in helping. I'm going to meet up with them this weekend, Saturday, at their office here in Tampa, near the Bay. It's a nice office in the Embassy Suite. One of my homies from high school is doing well in life, and he believes in your boy, and he wants to help see this project come to fulfillment. So that I'll update you more on that later as things progress. So I'm excited. It's been a great week. It's been hard for me to hold my enthusiasm and trying to take the good with the bad. Right now it's really good lately. I went through a lot of bad earlier this year, and right now things have really been on the up and up. So I'm kind of just not to lean into it too hard. Just like the bad, you can't lean into that too hard. You just gotta kind of ride that wave wherever it takes you. That way you never get too excited, you never get too upset. It's a balancing act here, man. It's a balancing act, and that's why today it's about consciousness, as it usually is. We just reframe it in different words of power. We've had episodes of that. I've talked about simulation theory and the nature of our universe and our place in it, and the different concepts that we probably should think about entertaining, so that way we can attract new and higher ideas. Maybe that would merge older ideas together when viewed through a new, different perception. Just putting that out there. I like it. But what was I? I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to say, and now I'm all excited and I forgot what I was going to say. But for now, why I kind of get this in motion, I kind of got saved some TikToks, some of my favorite people on there. I don't know who they are personally, but yeah, I vibe with what they're saying, and I want to share it with you. I think you will too. Has to do with the idea of how we are all very unique and special and have a place here in this realm, this universe. Check it out.
Why the universe is all about you. So to the best of my knowledge, this has never been shared anywhere else.
Oh, come on, TikTok. Don't play this.
What I'm about to explain is why the universe has to be conscious and why physics
Really?
itself would require an infinite universe to have
I already had this loaded. I don't know why. Now I just played it.
consciousness, which, by the way, will explain why the universe is all about you. Let's go. And don't forget, if you like this kind of thing, do all the things with the buttons. Thank you. I love you. So why would an infinite universe require consciousness for that infinite universe to work? So infinity is a pretty big place, right? Goes on forever. So in order for you to have an infinite universe, you have to have infinite energy. But the simple fact is that we can't have infinite energy. So why can't we have infinite energy? Well, the answer to that question is pretty simple and pretty self-evident. When you have infinite energy, it tends to fill up every one of the containers that you put in front of it immediately. And infinite energy would immediately expand to every nook and cranny in the universe, filling it with absolute energy. So you can't have infinite energy, or you can't have a universe, because what is the one single thing that you need for absolutely every science that we have to work? From physics to chemistry to electromagnetism to biology to gravity to even psychology. What is the one thing that if it's not there, nothing works? That one thing is a difference in potential. If there isn't any difference in potential of energies in any of the fields, none of the universe works. So even in an infinite universe, you can only have near infinite energy, not infinite energy. Even in a universe that's expanding, because we're not expanding at an infinite rate. So how can we have an infinite universe with only near infinite energy? And that, my friends, is why the mechanism of consciousness must enter the picture. Enter consciousness as a mechanism to collapse the wave functions that are necessary, thereby only rendering the portions of the field that are required to create 3D space-time if consciousness needs to access the data. You can't have infinite energy, and you can't have an infinite 3D universe without infinite energy. So it's the consciousness that limits that ability. It's consciousness that turns the math into matter. Now, Einstein had a problem with the idea that when no one was looking at the moon, it wasn't really there, which is not only what quantum mechanics espouses, proves in multiple experiments. Of course, Einstein didn't know about the aliens up there. I love throwing those little things into these. All jokes aside, what better way would there be for an infinite universe to let an infinite number of quantum wave functions buzz away until only a portion of them needed to be rendered into 3D space-time because consciousness needed to access the data? With consciousness, it's only the portion of 3D space-time that's needed at the moment that gets...
I know he's talking a bit fast right now. We're going to go over this a little bit. I'll at least give my perception of it, or kind of expand on it and what I think he's trying to say. I know he's speaking a bit fast. He's like this on all his videos, but he's a very intelligent guy. I don't think he's a flat earther by any means. I hadn't seen anything suggested that, but it doesn't need to be to learn things from people, right? There's still things we can still learn from each other, regardless of our current belief of our home.
It gets rendered out of the quantum foam. The rest of it just remains as wave functions of potential. But here's the beautiful part about the portion of the universe that does get rendered into reality because consciousness wants to experience the data, because that could be you looking out upon a beautiful sunset. That could be you looking into a field of stars in our galaxy. You are connected to the one field of consciousness. You collapse wave functions based on your decisions. And so the universe, in part, renders for you. Tell me this ain't about you. Your consciousness is what this whole thing is all about. This whole thing is for your enjoyment. Don't ever forget that.
I like it. Now, sure, I know some of us is not going to resonate with absolutely everything he says, but nor should you agree with absolutely anybody says. You should be master and commander of your own ship in reality. And that's what I'm here to help encourage, to kind of take back the power that we so effortlessly give to others, and where we decide or where we live and who we are and how we operate. It's fundamental, but it's something that we take for granted, most of us, day by day, giving our power, our energy, our thoughts, and therefore our world perception, our reality's perception of where we are. The spoon isn't real as it was. I have an edit in a work using overlay of this guy's voice with some different imagery I'll be playing that I'll probably be releasing in the next week or two. Really putting my foot in this one, really trying to go the direction of reminding us, because how often we forget that we are not our thoughts. We are not even our emotions. We are the being experiencing these human factors. So, and we forget that, and then we fall complacent, and then we start thinking we're our negative thoughts and that we're stuck in this body and blah, blah, blah. And 2 degrees, we know we are those things, but we're so much more. And then when you really, truly understand that and practice on that, act on that, life becomes a bit more easier to navigate through. At least it has been for me. I've been taking this very seriously, highly engaging and seemingly random events and people. And it's been working out in my favor almost every time lately, because I expect it to. Instead of expecting rolling the dice and allowing things to happen as if I'm just there, I actually feel like I'm having more of an influence on the minds and souls and things around me. And I don't know, feeling it's just working for me. And reading other people, it's working for too. And I hope your life is going according to your plan. And if not, at any time, it's never too late to make changes, to think differently, to conjure and attract new thoughts and new and better people, or even new, better versions of older people and yourself. That's one of the main reason why I'm going to keep coming on here, because we all need that little reminder at times, So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're doing plenty of exercise, mind, body, and spirit now. It's a balancing act, but you got to make it part of your nature, part of your everyday routine, that lifestyle, so that it's kind of like second. You don't even think about it. It's like breathing air, your heart beating. I know you feel me. But thanks, everybody, for joining me. I know a couple people coming in here now. I really like to show off my new concept trailer. I blasted it off right in the first minute of the show, just to kind of, as a little different intro. I like to mix it up for y'all, to kind of give y'all something different to look at when the show starts. I don't know. It's my style. Y'all get me. But but let me go ahead and grab that for you. This would be the Truman Paradox, titled, to be determined. It could change at any moment, but in my head, it's going to be an anthology, different actors, different situations, different pieces of the puzzle, and how kind of reminiscent to all of our different individual journeys to learning the different degrees of truth from the different sources, from the different faces and peoples at timelines. So there's just so many different directions I could go. I don't feel bound to any particular one storyline. There's just so much to do, and man, I'm excited to bring y'all some new things to show off, to kind of make this life a little bit more exciting, to kind of make this journey that we're all on in this community a little bit more thrilling. I don't know, maybe, but let me grab that for you. Hope y'all having a fantastic day, a week, for real. I mean, I'm having a great one, and it's 3:33 right now on my clock. I don't know what that means, but I just happen to look down and see that. I've been seeing a lot of those patterns lately. I know they mean stuff. I don't know what they all mean. 11:11 and stuff. I've been seeing it more and more lately. I guess it means something extraordinary. I know everybody's got their own opinions, but all right, we'll be right back. I'm going to show you all this, the Truman Paradox concept trailer 2, royalty-free footage, most of it, mixed in with some FE stuff. But y'all already know. I had to do that,
Okay.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
While the world he inhabits is, in some respects, counterfeit, there's nothing fake about Truman himself. No scripts, no cue cards. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine.
"1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
So a little bit of mix of things, as you kind of see. in my head, in my head canon, my ideal plot for this would kind of make it a little bit more sci-fi in a way, as much as possible on whatever budget I can manifest from this. But I want it to be, more entertaining than educational. We can kind of plant seeds in the guides of entertainment anyway, and allow people to come to their own realizations themselves, almost kind of showing them the pathway if they choose to walk down it. And it's a lot more engaging, or more enthusiastic when you want to go down a pathway that has a whole bunch of shiny lights on it and different colored plants and maybe some background music in the back. So that's the kind of pathway I want to kind of give towards the next generation of goldfish attention thinkers and whatnot. The TikTok versions. So you know, I hope you like it. I hope you kind of see the direction I'm kind of going, and it's gonna. I'm hoping by the next one I drop the third trailer or so, it won't be so much concept. It'll be more official lines. I'm hoping to get the camera within the next coming weeks or so, and I can go out and go get my own footage and do my own panorama shots. Go over to Tampa. Being in Florida, we got a lot of water we have access to here, and yeah, I think I can get away with some sneaky stuff, some doing some camera tricks and whatnot. So look forward to that. I look forward to sharing with you. I'm gonna be very busy these next coming weeks, but going forward, finally looking back at how long I've been doing this with y'all now in the afternoon times, I've been really finding a place on Mondays. So for now, I think we can kind of stick with that. At the very least, I can commit to Mondays because I've already been doing it already, and it fills in my daytime. So look forward to me on Monday afternoons around this same time at 3 or 4 o'clock. Really depends on traffic and if I get stuck in it or not. Monday's a hit or miss out there. But lately, I've been doing it for a while now, and I like it. Feels good. I like rapping with y'all. I like trading the energy, and I like kind of just talking with y'all like I'm on a phone, like I do with my homies Austin and Joel and them, and some of my best friends, that y'all know what's on my mind and whatever crazy events and thoughts that come and pass, and what do I do to kind of combat them, and the effects I'm having from consistently doing it long enough now where I'm seeing actual physical outwardly results manifesting in all types of neat ways and unexpected ways. So just as they said it would happen, it's happening. And I hope and I pray that you're all on the same journey with me, and you get your own crazy synchronicity experiences and peoples and events and the shifts of minds of even people around you. I'm lucky enough to recently, just earlier this week, run into an old high school friend, which, unlike me, didn't have the blessing of getting any kids yet, but he did have the opportunity, which he took, to travel the world and shared a whole bunch of unique and cool experiences with me. And actually, he's one of the ones that wants to be a benefactor in this project that I'm trying to pursue. And he has offices and he has access to things that I don't, and vice versa. He needs a content creator, so he might be able to see some different sides of the world. Well, we'll see. I don't know. A lot of talk going on behind the scenes in my life, and I'm very excited, and I can't wait to share it with you all, man, for real. It's been a great ride over here. FMX Radio Show, Melodome After Hours, usually. Be on the lookout for another music time. I know we haven't done that in a while, and I'm been getting itchy to kind of just get on here and do the 1 and 2 things, share some music. Rasta Bear and a whole bunch of people always send me things through FB Messenger and Telegram, so songs I've been cataloging for later that I can share with you all then. And every day, more artists are coming out with things that we haven't even heard of yet. That's going to be your new favorite song when you hear it. You never know. Some of it is mine, for sure. And what's another thing I wanted to do? One of the things, experiments I wanted to try out was using one of my playlists that I've already made with y'all. And when I'm out during the day, it will just be on the Rock Band and maybe Twitch side. Just kind of letting it stream. It's just, if y'all feeling that vibe, you just want to turn the music, and then maybe I can add in some of my own commercials. You can hear my voice in there. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm trying to do. Just let me go back over here and say hi. I'm kind of just staring at the screen talking to y'all. But Big Pine, good to still see you here. If y'all got anything special going on, let me know. I know I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, 'cause I love talking to y'all, and I know I miss sometimes y'all be talking to me in the comment section, and I'm not good at multitasking. You know, I mean, I gotta talk or I gotta read. I can't do both at the same time without stopping. I'm getting better at it though. I'm gonna try to get better at it. Real quick, let me fill up my drink real quick. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to come back and drop the link for you. This is FMX Radio, our after work special, our lunchtime special. I guess it depends where you are across the plane. Hell, some of y'all might be getting ready for bed over there in the Europe side, right? It's your boy, FMX Chris Vick. Follow me pretty much everywhere where you're at. TikTok, IG, Facebook, Telegram. I'm going to be on Kick soon. Everybody saying, get on there. Kick's the new YouTuber and stuff. Everything's a new to YouTube until, until YouTube goes away. YouTube's still YouTube, unfortunately. But, it's part of the game we play here as truthers, as people trying to figure out what's going on, meet other like-minded people. We kind of bounce around, different webs of information, different cliques, different circles. Because, that's how we do it. Grassroots information and sharing. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Free Flow, good to see you. I know I've been seeing you in there. Good to see you, Vinny, man. Miss you, bro. Hope your health is doing good, bro. Don't be smoking them cigarettes, man. You better stop smoking them cigarettes, bro. Stop drinking. I know you're good, though. I know you're good. The South Kakalaki family's taking care of you. That's what I love about y'all, man. Y'all take care of each other real good. This whole community is real good at that. And I got the best of them over here with me on FMX Radio. I love y'all for real. Thanks for being here with me. I'll be right back.
Okay, your middle name is Macho, but I'm wondering if you ever cry. Has Macho Man ever cried?
Yeah.
Really?
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more. But I've soared with the eagles and I've slithered with the snakes and I've been everywhere in between. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's one guarantee in life, and that there are no guarantees, yeah. And you gotta understand this. Yeah. Nobody likes a quitter. Nobody said life was easy, so if you get knocked down, take the standing 8 count, get back up, and fight again. And you're a macho maniac. Dig it.
Because an alchemist doesn't take their haters' energy and transmute it. That doesn't even mean anything. An alchemist takes a hater and turns them into a friend. An alchemist learns over and over again that nothing in this life is personal. An alchemist knows how to separate the earth from the fire, the subtle from the gross, gently and with unremitting care. An alchemist doesn't throw around cliches and aphorisms without knowing where they came from. An alchemist doesn't use a word that they don't have the literature for or understand the context or culture of. Being an alchemist isn't something you do and then move on from. It's literally a way of life, one that requires a commitment that most of us are not willing to make. Are you willing to be triggered by somebody's opinion that completely conflicts with your own and approach them with curiosity and love and openness? Do you have a genuine willingness to understand that which disagrees with you on the most fundamental level? Are you ready to accept the fact that there are always going to be parts of you that will remain undiscovered? There are parts of you you may never reach. Are you ready to be like a tree? Because I told you this a long time ago. That's all it takes. What does a tree do? It looks like it's just standing there, but a tree is always pushing against the edges of itself. A tree is always rising, no matter how subtly or how silently. She knows. The work never ends. And once you take that first step, once you genuinely peel back the veil, there's no going back. And if you're gonna open that door and not follow through, it's just gonna make your life harder. Because once you take even the slightest little glance behind the veil, it's gonna be really hard to unsee. Are you willing to see every moment and every interaction as an opportunity for you to grow?
We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. We're tired of pyrotechnics and special effects. No scripts, no cue cards, It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life.
Let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
All right, I'm back. Thanks for checking out my commercials and all my edits. Appreciate y'all being here. Feeling good, and I hope you're feeling better. I was hoping I had some other things I wanted to show y'all too. Really still noob at this stuff, not having all my notes in order as properly as I should. Oh yeah, I wanted to show y'all this too. Had a whole bunch of saved TikToks, a lot of other creators that are on that conscious tip, some on that very much conscious and healing tip, and putting it out there for others, good tips to share. And I want to share it with y'all as well as other people questioning the whole fluid reality of this place, that being of the nature of our home being more of a artificial, synthetic, cosmic nature, not the synthetic artificial AI that we make, but an advanced one that we don't comprehend yet. Something that might lie in between what we think we know and what we do know, somewhere in the middle, or maybe something right outside. Maybe it's a little bit of everything. I'm open to all of it. I know some of these things still trigger people about the reality of this place, but I think that's what's so important about the topic of consciousness, putting that at the forefront of our goal, mapping out our own selves, the best version of ourselves, to really push the limits of what we thought what was possible for our self-improvement. At the end of the day, I think we can only understand our home as well as we understand ourselves. And if something rubs us wrong, there's probably something that's telling there. It's kind of like a red flag in our head, letting us know, well, dig in deeper. It could be something as simple as a childhood trauma, or it could be something as eureka, as a new thought that you obtain by allowing yourself to go down a certain way of thinking that you didn't entertain before. But of course, use caution, because I know sometimes people can get this misconstrued with cultism. I'm not a practicer of any type of cults out there. They scare the shit out of me. Ghosts in general scare the shit out of me. I want nothing to do with Ouija boards and none of that. So wherever the universe or God directs me will be. I've always asked for guidance. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. I'm sure y'all don't either. But I'm sure I have a couple people that's dabbled in it. That's doesn't have that innate fear of them for whatever reason. I have a brother who's one of those people. We're not as close as we used to be, but last time I spoke to him, he's very into seances and Ouija boards and rune stones, and he has his collection of stuff. And hey, more power to him. He's comfortable with it. He can sleep at night. Nothing goes bumping at night under his bed, so he's good. I'm good. I definitely got some stuff coming up with that too. I like being entertained by it, but again, I don't want to practice none of it. Freaks me out. Nope. No. Nope. 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 I don't even like walking outside if it's too dark. I'll take the garbage out in the morning. Unless somebody's dying or my kid needs me, ain't no need to run in the dark without a light. It's just crazy. Some people bask in it though. More for them. There you go. Now you know a little bit about me. I don't mess with ghosts. I love horror movies though. But the real stuff, nah, I'm good. I don't need to know. I don't need to experience that. I'm sure some of you astro projectors out there like, oh, they're all friendly. My boy Troublin, he's got his whole steez on it where so all souls are just looking for help, which I love that idea. I don't want to help them. I'm not the helper. I'm not the one. You have to go to somebody else. Try next door. I'm gonna do everything my brain can to ignore the shit out of you. And that door, the wind blew it open every single time, even when it slams over and over again. The wind did it. Not giving them no power. I don't know what I do in that situation. Thank God it doesn't happen to me. I feel protected on that instinct. I don't really have to worry about ghosties and all those weird things. But I'm interested. I do want to learn about them. If however real they might be. At the end of the day, for me, it's your awareness. It's your conscious awareness. My brother allows his conscious awareness to go down those, to me, seemingly darker paths, but he thrives there. So I'm no one to judge it. I just feel more comfortable in the light areas, I guess. Although I would go paranormal hunting, which is weird. Like I would do that, but I don't really. I guess I'm doing it for the thrill, not so I really see anything, because I feel like it does exist, and that's enough for me. It would probably just be for content anyway, if I ever did do such a thing. But Lord knows I don't have any extra hours in the day. What's this? What Big Pine said? Didn't y'all see Insidious? I'm not touching around the spirit realm without being fully prepared. That's right, Big Pine. Tell him. And even then, I don't know if there's such a thing as fully prepared, because I've seen enough movies where the ghosts always have a way around your preparedness. Like, oh, but you didn't know the curse of Kalakabubu outlasts the the salt circle you put there. I don't know. Between supernatural and all the different, there's just no, just nothing good there for me. What do you think, Santa? Months back, I was at a client who was framed pictures of a moon landing and some other work of some astronauts laying in the flower beds. I didn't even try with them. Good. That's smart. Sometimes it's just better not to go down that path. I feel you. I feel that. Miss Layla says, I watched The Exorcist a few years back and couldn't sleep for 3 days. Hey, when I was a kid, was harassed by voices and unseen visitors through the night. I don't know horror movies now. Yeah, I don't do horror movies now. Yeah, well, yeah, they're way worse now, Layla. Way worse. They have The Evil Dead back in the day with Bruce Campbell. Love that guy. And he kept it kind of fun and interesting, and lighthearted horror. The new ones don't even if they do, like, you hear the rumors about how when they put movies and they release big artist records, they're rumors, who knows how true they are, but they put them in like these circles, they put like spells on them so that when they go out to the public, it's supposed to get in people. Maybe they do that. Maybe it works. I don't know. But it's just, if they did though, these newer ones coming out, ooh, heebie-jeebies all over the place. Oh, you saw Big Pine? Yeah. Evil Dead was great, right? It was freaky. It was good. As a content creator and as a special effects artist, or want to be anyway, I'm like completely just in awe. Like, wow, what a spectacle. But yeah, that happened to me in real life. I don't want no part of it. Not even a little bit. What my been Justin say? I ain't never scared. Knew anyone who got physically hurt by a damn ghost. Hey, they're out there though, bro. I mean, You got to believe them. You do have to. It will take some belief or disbelief upon you, upon your part, however you want to view it. But man, there's 8 billion of us, bro. There's, if you believe that number, there's whatever the number is. There's a lot of us, and there's so many of us. You have to assume that everybody's had every type of experience that's plausible. Because for me, if this is an infinite universe, no matter how you look at it, if you're a globy or you're a flatty, this is an infinite universe, whether it be an empty space or an infinite plane. And then for me, you can't be in an infinite universe and not have infinite options, infinite uh, stories to tell, experience to have. I don't think God would put limitations on Himself or His creations, but He would put parameters for us. Like I like to kind of suggest a lot that the parameters are safety ones for our own well-being, spiritual, physical, and mental. So us being inherent co-creators, you get to experience whatever your conscious is aware of and what you decide that you believe to be aware of in your own conscious reality. So not to say that, I don't know if there's multiverses and stuff like that, like quantum and blah blah blah. There's no evidence of that, but we do have evidence of choices. We know choices are real. We know that. And now if this all congratulates into one ultimate choice that we're all making, maybe, or maybe that's for the individual's ride. And in this realm, this place is so vast and so powerful that everybody experiences what their core belief actually believes they're experiencing. And that's how it always is across the board. But because of that default station that we're all in, it's easy to view other people as insane or crazy or delusional because they're not viewing things through your angle, your perception, through your lens, which might be a lot cleaner or wider. Maybe cleaner is not the right word, but at least wider. You can widen your consciousness, your awareness, and when you do that, the more you widen that conscious. When you look out into the world, you're going to get a lot more in-depth understanding compared to somebody who doesn't do those extra steps that you put yourself through, so you can gain a better understanding through compassion and empathy and so forth, through the different people and situations and patterns that you meet in your own life. We all know that's real. I'm literally riding on that high right now because every effing person that I've been speaking to lately has been in deep conversation. It just goes that way. Like I'm not even attracting anybody who can't, not trying to be on my level. That's, it is what it is. And the few that I do don't stay around long because I'm letting them know, hey, this is where I'm at now. Would you like to join me? Oh, you don't get me? Oh, I get it. Maybe some other day. And it takes a lot of load off me as compared to getting offended by other people's reaction or their lack of understanding. And instead of looking at it as something that they're lacking, I take that as a mirror because, if you look at it as we're all attracting other versions of our inner selves. When you look at somebody, it's said that you don't see them for them, you see them for what you are, and vice versa. We're all mirrors of each other, right? And I think it's beautiful. I think that's very beautiful if you really think about it. To every person in your life that you met is a reflection of who you are. And everything that you find beautiful and ugly about, even the most random passerby, is an expression of who you are every single time. But we fall victim to the illusion, and then we think that, oh, no, that person's fucked up. Oh, that person's hideous, or that person don't got it together, or that person doing this, or that person's awesome. That person does have it together. We put judgment and not even realizing we're probably judging ourselves the entire time, thinking that the people that we are judging are separate from us, when scientifically and metaphysically suggests it is not. We are all one and the same. And imagine a whole world of us treating each other the way we treat ourselves. I mean, we've heard that cliche before, but to actually understand it on an etheric level, that we all share the same soul, therefore we all share the same thoughts, makes a little bit more sense, I think. And allows you to hold a bit more compassion and gratitude. Oh, yeah, Miss Leah said it perfect for me. Yeah, much love and gratitude to all. That's right. That's the energy we putting out here. Love you, Layla. Good shit. Love you all, man. Are you all coming in here just commenting great stuff and checking on each other. This is what my soul needed. Something what all of our souls needed. It's what God loves to see. You know He loves this. Welcome to FMX Radio Church, baby. Just playing. Just as you are not your own persona. Very well said, Mr. CJ. That's right. We create our own personas every day. We get to decide who we want to be. How do we want to be? It's deep. It really goes a whole nother level, man. It leaves your boy speechless at times. Like, I get overwhelmed with my own thoughts, and I got to reel it back in. Like, all right, hold up, let me breathe for a second. Just breathe. Yes. All right, what else I got to show y'all? I wasn't gonna be. I wanted to stay on and talk to people, but actually, I'm literally slammed. I'm behind on some edit works that I need to get done. I have a meeting tonight. I go pick up my daughter in a little bit. I'm only going to be on it for a little bit longer. And then I'm hoping to be pushing out some real awesome new edits for y'all. And then hopefully get this Truman miniseries anthology on the way, because I'm ready to start slamming them out, man. I'm ready to start slamming them out, like, seriously. I just want to do it so bad. I don't even know where I'm going with the story yet. I'm going to be winging this the whole way, guys. Really, literally just like throwing darts in an idea board and see which conspiracy we're going to tackle today. It's going to be some FE, of course. Episode 1 is probably going to be out FE. Let's just be real. We got to have to start it off heavy, right? And then it'll lead into like the Mandela effects, maybe one episode. And then, just, I don't know, arguing with other people online one episode. I don't know. So many different ways to kind of reel it in and whatnot, to kind of go. And you never know. Just so much to do, so much to get done. So little time, not enough hours in the days. They need to give us our 13-month back, damn it. But at least I can get done more in a year, if not more in a day, Let me see what else I got for y'all. Oh yeah, of course, shout out. I know Wes, I haven't seen him yet, but shout out to my man Wes. He's the only one who sent me a photo so far of his shirt. But you can check out the Etsy store at trueearth.com, Etsy. TRUERTH, and I spell it all artsy. But yeah, shout out to Wes, man, the big supporter. Love you, bro. Thanks for hooking it up all the time. And then of course, the GoFundMe at the True Earth on the GoFundMe account, which whenever you can. There's right now Troublin really needs more help than I do. The movie can wait. He really needs it. So shout anything that can come in towards me can definitely go towards Troublin. That's my homie. And I want to make sure he stays good and out here with us, getting the good works done and whatnot. So if you know. If not, go holler at him. He'll fill you in. Let me see. Anybody come on the Rockman side? Oh, thanks for the tip, Jenny, over on the Rockman. I just seen that. God bless you, sister. I hope you're doing good. Passion and empathy goes hand in hand. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it does. Every single time. And they say actually compassion and empathy also goes with a high IQ, if you notice, which makes sense. You've heard the rumors that that they don't hire most law enforcement officers if they have above a certain IQ. I've heard that many different sources that seems to be pretty credible, as well as the higher IQ, usually for the most part, the more compassion that you can obviously gauge for another, the more sympathy you can have for another, because you're intelligent. It just kind of goes hand in hand. Now, I'm sure not all the time, maybe not every time, but for the most part, most highly intelligent people I know are very compassionate. I feel everybody that comes and hangs out with me is on that level. All of you, I imagine, are highly intelligent to be able to resonate with me and entertain my, crazy, outlandish, non-normal thoughts. And I appreciate you for it. I love y'all weirdos too. I will try to go live at least for a little bit this weekend. I know I haven't been doing it as long as I usually do. I'm gonna be over at this convention center, so I'm trying to talk my boy to let me bring maybe a small setup up there. Maybe I can go live from somewhere else, have a different background. Tampa's pretty beautiful. If y'all have never been over here in Central Florida, we got a lot of awesome background sceneries. So I'm gonna try to get out more. Maybe even wake up early or one of these weekends, go over to the beach, and so y'all can see the either sunset or sunrise, either or, and just kind of show y'all what you know, how blessed we are over here on the southern side of things, man. Florida, I love it down here. It's hot as crap most of the time. Nobody can drive for a damn, but you know, this is home. I keep leaving the state, but I always come right back. Just like I'll be leaving the state to go to Flattoberfest, which I do have a little promotional video in the works for there. I was hoping to hear back from my homie Miss Karen, but I know she's probably swamped setting the actual event up. But I had a little promotion for her that it's not ready yet, though. I'm gonna share. You know, I'm gonna share with y'all first. And tomorrow I'll actually drop that whole video by itself on my channel for the people who don't watch lives. You can just go watch the concept Truman trailer number 2 on my channel, and then I'll work on an actual official one, and yeah, just keep it moving. And you'll see me in all other the Melodome chat rooms, and of course Troublings and the Goldbusters lurking around, making sure everybody's on their P's and Q's, being nice boys and girls. And I hope to see a lot of y'all this October. You know, meet y'all in person, hang out, you know, have a drink or two. I don't drink that much alcohol, but I'll drink a tea with you. Maybe a beer. I don't know, I might have a beer with y'all. I don't know. I'm not a big drinker. I'm really light. And, you know, I might look big, but I'm only like 175. I lost a lot of weight this year, so I definitely can't drink that much. I want to be people holding me around, feeling all weird. I like to be on my toes, you know. I don't like to feel all messed up, you know. Icky, yucky. I like feeling healthy. I like feeling good. I like feeling up, peppy, you know, kind of jittery even a little bit. It's a good place to be, man. I count my blessings. But yeah, I'll end it a little bit early for now. I'm antsy to go get my edits started so I can come back and share with y'all later. With that being said, I love you all. Thank you so much for spending time with me, taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with me live here for this short FMX Radio hour. And I look forward to keep doing this again with y'all and bringing y'all some more entertainment down the road. You know, plant some seeds. I know everything I drop, I don't really got to explain it to y'all. Y'all pick up on the little subtle things in the background and the music choices and the imagery I put down. So I know I don't really got to explain much to y'all. So y'all rock with me like that. Y'all know. I know y'all know. Y'all awesome. But again, if you order any shirts, I'd say usually take around 2 to 3 weeks to come in if you order from my Etsy, just because of the process so far I've noticed. But when they do come in, if you get them, go ahead and send them to me through Melodome and our Telegram, FMX Edits, or Chris Vick on Facebook, or True Earth University on Facebook. Either or, however you get to me. It's great. I usually check them at least once a week. I'm a little slow with it. I wish I was better, but there's only one of me. I'm sorry. All right, let me stop gabbing. But for real, I love chatting with y'all, man. Even if you're not on screen with me, I love that y'all just cool and y'all rock with me. And I'll see y'all again later. So peace, y'all, until the next one. Love you, Steph. Love you, JJ, and I shout everybody out. I'm sorry, I'd be going too fast. Lord Racer, Stephanie, FE Nation, Big Time, my boy, Sander, JJ again, Lev, love you, my bro. Good to see you. Anson, good to see you. CJ, thanks for joining me, homie. I hope you come over here more often. Love to see you in the comments. And everybody else who's not commenting, thanks for being here. I know not everybody's always a big commenter. That's fine. I probably got a Water World back there somewhere and whatnot, and all my other FEers and truthers and Mandela effectors. You're awesome. We're going to figure this out together. One piece of puzzle at a time. It's just as we're doing this, you know, let's gauge ourselves every day. You know, it's going to take these daily affirmations that we give ourselves and that we share with each other to become the next better versions of ourselves. And we can always improve. It's a whole life journey of improving. And I would imagine even after we shed this little 3D dimensional meat suit, we'll probably keep evolving spiritually, mentally, maybe even a new body, a better body. I don't know. Everything's up for grabs and everything's always better than what it was. So I expect it to always be that way, because that's what we deserve it. Y'all deserve it. You know, for expressions of the Lord that he intentionally made for purposes that we don't completely understand yet, but you can feel it in here. It's for a good purpose. You being alive today is for a good purpose, for a very, very good purpose. So there, just in case you need a reminder, you're here and you're special and you're loved and you're worthy. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me again. I'm eternally grateful for your attention and your love and your support. Till next time, again, see y'all. Peace.
Shout out to Flatman X from FMX Radio. Hey, Karen, be the current queen of Flat Earth. It must be hard to find Flat Earth friends. Do you know an easy way to find cool people like yourself and solid info about our stationary horizontal level plane?
Why, yes, that would be the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app.
100,000 active users. Don't forget to fill out your profile so others can know your interests and network better with you. Share the app everywhere with your custom referral code. Easily organize meetups by messaging all the blue dots within your selected radius. Turn on notifications so you can be alerted every time a new Flat Earther joins the app. The Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app, connecting people all across the planet.
Yet in holding scientific research and discovery in respect, as we should, we must also be alert to the equal and opposite danger that public policy could itself become the captive of a scientific, technological elite.
We choose to go to the moon.
I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here.
First question I was wondering, when are we going back to the moon?
It's taken us many years to open this door to useful cooperation in space between our two countries. And may I say, in signing off, here's to a soft landing.
All of them spin-offs of space technology. That's why Jimmy Carter from Georgia
and Gerald Ford from California agree.
Space technology has down-to-earth benefits for everyone.
America is going to space again, and we're going there to stay.
And next, for the new century, back to the moon, back to the future, and this time, back to stay.
That's a great dream. But that and our other dreams are clearly the natural extensions of the space program which began a generation ago.
Is to return to the moon by 2020 as the launching point for missions beyond. Beginning no later than 2008, using the Crew Exploration Vehicle, we will undertake extended human missions to the moon as early as 2015.
By the mid-2030s, I believe we can send humans to orbit Mars and return them safely to Earth. And a landing on Mars will follow. And I expect to be around to see it.
This is Rose 777, and you're listening to FMX Radio. FMX Radio. FMX Radio.